Now that we have the front open on the Porsche, we can go ahead and see what we're going to need to do to remove the front bumper, which is going to be popping out some of these trim rivets up top with a flathead screwdriver, removing each parking lamp corner light, and that'll expose a couple Phillips head screws that will need to be removed, along with a handful that are located underneath the bumper, and that will be that to get it off. Starting with this first one, using a flathead, turn to the left, and you sneak your flathead in there and remove the rivet. All right, now that we have our 3 plastic rivets removed from that panel, we can go ahead and gently lift up and out. You'll see it's stuck a little bit on the corners. Pop it off as so. Pull it out. There you go. All right, now that we have that panel removed, it'll expose 2 Phillips head screws. Go ahead and pop those out. All right, now that we have that trim panel removed, we'll go ahead and move to the corner lights. You don't actually need any tools to remove these. You can get in there with your hand. They're clipped in on the front, so you want to go to the back of the light and pull out, and then slide back. As you can see, there's these locking tabs right here. You don't want to break those off, so when you go to reinstall it later, it'll reinstall just fine. You'll see a plug here. You have 2 options. You can either plug it, push it all the way down, and pull it out, like so, or keep it plugged in and simply unplug your light. But don't forget, you might risk some breaking it. All right, now that we have both those lights out, it will go ahead and expose 2 more Phillips head screws. One right here that will have to be removed, the easiest of them all. And then this one as well, which will have to be removed from inside the fender liner. And you might have noticed we don't have the car jacked up right now, so we're going to show you how to do that without having to lift up your car. All right, like we said earlier in the video, we're going to show you how to get to those Phillips head screws that are kind of hidden behind this fender liner without actually jacking up your car. You see you're going to have to turn the wheel to the far side of whichever side you're working on. So we are working on the driver's side right now, so we have the wheel cranked over to the right. We're going to go ahead and remove these 2 plastic rivets right here. Go ahead and slide a pry tool underneath there, like so. Pull, 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 pull. Try not to scratch up the bumper. Pull, pull, and then pop. Now that we have those 2 rivets removed, we'll peel back the splash panel. You can shove your head up in here and you'll find the screw. Go ahead and start working it out. All right, now that we're working on the passenger side of the car, we went ahead and turned the wheel the opposite direction. And like stated in a previous video, these cars come to us in a variety of forms, so 1 rivet is already removed, so we'll go ahead and just focus on the one. Pry up that first bit, second part. Now for the same peel back. So, there are some pros of not jacking up your car. There could be some cons of not jacking up your car. Right now we're here laying on the ground. Would recommend you grab yourself a mat, piece of cardboard, find a nice patch of grass, whatever you have you. Once we're under here, you're going to go ahead and find a bunch of T30 screws. Some cars might be Phillips head. Some cars might be other torque sizes, but this one is a T30. There is quite a handful of them, so we'll go ahead and start from one side and then work our way all the way across the bottom of the bumper. Looking at the first side, we're going to see already that it's kind of pre-removed for us. Probably smacked the ground once or twice. And so we're going to go ahead and leave that there and move to this first one. Just had debris build up. Now that we have all of the fasteners from the top of the bumper removed, the two corner lights along with the Phillips heads in that area, and every single Torx bit you can find underneath the front bumper, we should be able to just start on one side, peel it back. It's gonna feel a little clipped in, and then just like that, comes right off in your hand. And to keep some things in mind, you do not need to remove the headlights to get the front bumper off. We've just already done a dismantle video on how to remove the headlights, so if you're curious about that, go ahead and we'll drop a link in the video so you can check that out. And now that you have your bumper off, you can get to your repairs, upgrades, modifications, what have you. All right, that concludes another video of the Left Lane Dismantle Series. I hope you found all the information you needed for that. Go ahead and check out our YouTube channel. We have tons of more videos on the channel along with coming to the channel, so make sure to stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Don't forget, we are a full-service used parts house. Check out our online store at tllautoparts.com along with our eBay store as well. Find us on Google, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere you may need us. Give us a call, give us an email. We'll help you find what you need to get your car on the road and where you want to go.